Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from Cocoscosmology. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a different video on this channel. And this is going to be a pick a card reading for who were you in your past life. Who were you in your past life? And we have the groups as follows. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. All right, you guys can sit and take 3 mindful breaths before picking your pile, and I will see you guys in your pile selection. All right, bye. Hey everyone that chose group number 1, let's go ahead and get right into your reading to see who you were in your past life. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. So first, we are going to start with the tarot cards, and you guys have the 8 of Cups energy. You guys have the 6 of Pentacles energy here, as well as the 7 of Cups energy here, Justice card, and you also have the Queen of Wands energy here. So group number 1, I can strongly feel that you guys were entrepreneur status, especially with the Queen of Wands energy. You guys may have had your own business, or you may have sold goods or products in your past life. Also, some of you guys may have been a lawyer, my apologies, may have been a lawyer, or may have had some sort of your own law firm. I don't know why I kept saying form, but you guys may have had your own law firm in your past life, and for some of you guys, it may still exist as far as family lineage. A lot of you guys may work on being a jurist, or, you know, a social activist. A lot of you guys were that in your past life. I also do see some holistic type healing for some of you guys who chose this pile, but just take what resonates with you and what you feel that would have been you in your past life. Some of you guys were shamans, Reiki healers. A lot of you guys may have did readings, palm readings in your past life. I also do see that you guys were working very sufficient with helping people. That was a major thing that I see for you guys. So you guys were definitely a servant in some type of way, or of service to other people. Very essential in your past life. Now, some messages that you need to know with the Black Moon astrology card is the Aquarius energy that's coming through. And this I know. So I wanted to pull the Black Moon astrology cards for you guys for this reading to let you guys know what you need to know about yourself in the past life. So Aquarius energy, I know, and it kind of confirms what I was saying about astrology, because Aquarius does rule astrology. So that lets me know a lot of you guys may have been an astrologer, a palm reader, or something of the likes. Now, let's read into it. We have the best way to predict the future is to invent it. So you guys may have been great at manifesting things and creating some type of healing oils. Expect to be tested and shown waves of the future. All right, so this is you guys. You may be picturing how it was back in the day. Ruled by the planet of sudden insight, Uranus, but in earlier times Saturn, the planet of wisdom, Aquarians tend to have a natural aptitude for genius. Even those that are not geniuses are able to collect facts and knowledge far beyond the scope of those of other signs. Because of their vast intelligence, it doesn't take Aquarians long to see that they are superior in intellect to most people. This gives them a certain disdain over anything they view as common or ordinary. As seers into the future, Aquarians are ahead of the game and have accurate visions of the way things will be. This is why the sign of Aquarius rules science fiction and anything brand new. In reality, Aquarians see waves of the future in a way the rest of us cannot. Aquarians can be very stubborn in their views, even when those views appear off the wall to others. They will fight long and hard just to have the freedom to stay weird, and they will fight for the rest of us to stay weird as well. Whatever is taboo or outlandish greatly appeals to them, if only in the imagination. So oftentimes they are artists, inventors, and speculative writers. As an air sign, meaning they are primarily mental and not emotional. They can be great humanitarians, but not very practical. And inside every Aquarian, no matter how attractive or glamorous, lives a geek. The type who wants to escape the mundane world and enter the realms of fantasy, cons, the graphic novel, appointment games, and role-playing. At the same time, they can be rational and tend not to get caught up in emotional dramas. Aquarians are more interested in friendships over romantic relationships. In fact, Aquarians are at first a friend before being a lover. Unless, of course, you insult them by disagreeing with their far-fetched ideas, and then you are history. Aquarians are very attracted to people of other ethnicities and races. So, if they do decide to couple with someone, it's generally a person who does not come from the same background, or sometimes even the opposite gender. Through all relationships, Aquarians will develop and grow, often as some kind of artist. Yet, there is always a disconnected quality to Aquarians. They are noticeably peculiar, and in this they pride themselves. If the Aquarius card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured friends and friendly alliances are about to help you achieve your goals. It's possible you are to meet a group of people or become involved in organizations that will support you in unusual plans and ideas. It may be like a family group, but the emphasis will be placed primarily on the ideas of the crowd. If so, you can consider yourself the idealistic Pied Piper at the front of your group. Like I was saying earlier, before I get finished reading this energy is really showing like you guys were a great humanitarian. You were always helping people. You were always there for people. You have great building, skills with motivating people and pushing them forward. All right. You may find yourself dealing with persons from an exotic or dissimilar background, those of a different ethnicity or culture than yours, from which you will learn greatly. Transgender people and cross-dressing may possibly mean something in your world right now. You will acquire different concepts and approaches through these dealings, which are changing you. In the coming months, traveling too far away, exotic places is likely to factor in. Mastering a new technology and dealing with futuristic concepts will be of benefit to you. Whatever you accomplish in the near future will be based on how well you master these new ideas and approaches. Science fiction or fantasy may become subjects of an art form for you. Another meaning behind this card is the meeting up of cutting-edge people. Those who challenge what you believe to be true or establish through it may not be. Many times these people will be artists. With this card choice, you are likely to be mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and success. All right, and then we do have the Justice card here. So I really do see entrepreneur status for you guys, for your past life, being some type of lawyer or having a law firm. And being able to be there for people, helping people, being a great humanitarian, also soul searching, being a holistic doctor of some sort. So that's major things that I'm seeing for you guys for group number 1. All right, you guys do have the energy that surrounded you during this time is you are good enough. with the full moon in Virgo. So that can explain the soul searching with the Eight of Cups. We have the energy is gaining momentum with the waxing moon, as well as look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. Now there's some messages that you guys received from Spirit, and there was a lot, so let's get into them. We have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. We have Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. We also have Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. You guys also have trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on, time is not running out. You have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Look, a card came out about being of service. And then you guys have wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. All right, group number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It was quick, straight to the point. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, hey you guys that chose group number 2, let's go ahead and get right into you guys' reading so we can see who you were in your past life. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, okay, we have the Sun card here. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Wands, and we have the Tower. All right, so with the Sun card, I do see you as this very happy person in your past life, and some things that you were good at was making other people happy and making other people laugh, because the Sun is ruled by Leo, and this energy is about being very humorous and very joyful and happy, you know, not taking things so serious, but also thinking of the self. Okay, and with the Three of Swords being here, I do see that you guys may have struggled with your emotions for people, you know, or your emotions for yourself, as well as the Queen of Swords energy. Now with this energy, I do see emotionally you guys may have been closed off in a sense, but with the Queen of Swords energy, I don't think you guys backed down from saying what you needed to say. So I feel like you guys may have been a teacher, or may have been some type of organizer, some type of planner in some sort of way, doing a lot of administrative work, because you do have the Three of Wands here as well. This is all about proper planning, execution, trying new things, launching new products. So I do see that a lot of things that you guys may have done in your past life was organize things, bring people together, make people happy, having communities, you know, having small groups of that nature. So I feel like this group, you guys were more uplifting, and you guys also have the Tower card here. So that just screams to me that people around you in your past life may have always been going through different transformations that you were able to help them get through, that you were able to help them push through and do better. I also see a lot of you guys may have been some sort of nutritionist, because the Sun card is about your health. So being a nutritionist or some sort of doctor, somebody that is worried about your health, or a therapist as well, because you know your mental health with this Three of Swords energy, it could have caused you anxiety, it could have caused you to feel less of a person. There may be people that have been going through depression. You may have been doing therapy or some sort of counseling. You could have been some type of guidance counselor in the school system, or a teacher, some type of resource that was able to help people get over that edge. And group number 2, I really do see that for you guys. And you also have the grand trine for blessings, and we're going to get into that too. This is going to be the energy that's going to let us know more about what it was like for you in your past life. So let's get into the grand trine blessings. I really do feel like you guys were a big blessing to other people. And this card does connect with the tarot card Temperance. So you brought a lot of balance into other people's lives. So let's get into it. Okay. Grand trine blessings. Everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. A grand trine is when 3 planets aspect each other at 120 degrees. This creates an equilateral triangle. If you are to draw lines between the 3 planets, these planets will usually be in signs of the same element. A grand trine is considered to have an easy flowing energy, either in the natal chart or by transit, and to be an incredibly lucky aspect. Trines when only 2 planets aspect each other at 120 degrees always inspire harmony in the skies. So there is a sense of wholeness and completion when a grand trine happens. Although grand trines do not always spell out easy fame or fortune, those with one in their natal charts can be born into wealth or are at least momentously talented. The only downside with a grand trine is that those influenced by them tend to become lax or so content that it leads to laziness and inertia. I hope I said that right. It is like a child who is given everything he wants and thus doesn't know the values of responsibility or appreciation. And I apologize, you guys. I have Invisalign trays, so sometimes I talk with the list. When the grand trine card presents itself in a spread, be assured you are entering a time of easy flow, or that at least many of the impediments you are experiencing are being lifted. This speaks of a period of harmony and ease that may inspire you to take the path of less resistance. But it is best that you keep your eye on the prize and not let go of your original purpose. Do not leave it on the shelf. There is a possibility that your success may be lost if you do. On the other hand, this is a time where you can expect yourself to be in the right place at the right time. What may seem like a lucky break stems from the wants and desires you have been consistent about. It isn't, however, time to coast. You must continue to give a little more effort in order to keep that wheel of fortune turning. Also, don't pass up any opportunity that may fly by. Not every one of them will be right for you, but a few will facilitate you coursing a flowing river of success. When it comes to love, we got the 3 of Swords here, guys. When the grand trine card turns up, your existing relationship should improve, your social popularity will increase, and if single, you are about to meet a person or have already, who will be a true partner, not only supportive of you and your successes, but someone who will help advance you in your goals. It could indicate meeting up with your perfect mate, but this would only be as long as both of you are willing to nurture the relationship. If not, it will still be an overall good relationship, just a short-term one. This is an excellent time to apply for a loan, to ask for a raise, or to expand in terms of finance and career strategies. Whatever the subject of your question, your path is being cleared. There are a few road bumps, but the most important thing is to follow through on everything you start. There is harmony with this card, but things will not take care of themselves. While it may seem that luck is on your side, you have been diligent and worked consistently to bring this about. Your diligence and hard work may not be visible to others, but you deserve the success that is soon to be yours. Stay in the flow, trust in the universe, but continue to do your work so this fortuitous time does not pass by. Before you can reap the harvest, you will need to apply real effort. All right. And as we can see here, you did apply real effort in your past in helping people, you know, helping people with depression that needed therapy, being a guidance counselor, being a teacher, being of service to someone, being able to help them, being able to make them laugh, you know, and know that this is not the end all be all and things are going to be better. So group number 2, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. The energy that is surrounding you guys is prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. Take time to breathe out with the disseminating moon. We have balanced spirituality and practicality with the full moon in Pisces. So the grand trine blessings, that is the temperance card. It is about having balance and equality. All right, so let's get into the messages from spirit that you guys need to hear. We have the 7 star sisters. This is birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. All right, so you guys were able to express yourself a lot, especially with the Queen of Swords energy. I mean, she says what she needs to say. She calls the shots. We have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. And for a lot of you guys, this may be a message now that you're needing to, you know, focus on your comedy, or you're needing to be that therapist for people or a guidance counselor for people if you have been trying to figure out what it is that you're wanting to do for the rest of your life as well. You guys do have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this short, quick reading. Group number 2, please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, hey everyone that chose group number 3, let's go ahead and get right into your reading for who were you in your past life. All right, see, ooh, we got more transformation here. So you guys have death and rebirth here, so huge transformations. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Judgment card. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, what I'm seeing here, and then you guys have a card that you need to know about. We're going to get into it, the 9th house, which is faith. So I feel like for some of you guys, group number 3, you guys were very religious or very strong into whatever your faith was in. I also see with the death and rebirth card that you may have went through multiple transformations as far as, you know, your beliefs or how you moved, like moving from place to place, dieting, you know, finding new hobbies. I really feel like you guys were a jack of all trades. Group number 3. Now, with the 8 of Swords energy, I do see in your past you may have struggled with anxiety as well as being overcritical of yourself because you wanted perfection. A lot of you guys may have been a Sagittarius or a Virgo in your past life. So, you know, take what resonates with you guys. If you feel like in this point in time you still struggle with being so hard on yourself. I also do see with the Queen of Cups energy that you guys were like a healer. You know, a lot of you guys were like a holistic healer, a Reiki healer. I was seeing that in group number 1 as well a little bit. I also saw you guys were great at investing, you know, money, but you had a bit of a temper with, like, you know, being impatient. You may have been a gardener. You may have sold, you know, goods and products. You guys may have been a farmer, but I do see a lot of natural remedies surrounding you guys, group number 3, that you guys were doing and that you were successful at, although you were very, you know, judgmental and critical of yourself. And I feel like group number 3, the transformations that you guys went through and have experienced, it helped build your faith, and it also helped build, you know, your clientele, because I'm not seeing anything that's showing that you weren't making money, I do feel like you guys were very pure with everything that you were doing. I'm also seeing, queen type energy, with the Queen of Cups. Like, people trusted you with their issues and with their problems. So you guys may have done readings, palm readings, in your past life, and made profits off of that. I also feel like you guys were very, the only thing you were worried about was your craft. It wasn't something that you lacked, It wasn't in a sense like, oh, I was broke, I didn't have any money, this, that, and the third. This energy was all about you using your talents, and it's profiting. You're profiting off of your talents and your goods. So a lot of you guys may have been farmers, some type of nurturer, gardener, things of the sorts. A lot of you guys may have been, Reiki healers, or, great manifestors, or, a palm reader in your past life. Now let's get into the ninth house energy, your faith. So this is something that you're needing to know about yourself from your past life. So, we travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls. Obstacles are being lifted. The ninth house in astrology is the house position for the sign Sagittarius, and is ruled by the planet Jupiter, the planet of openness, luck, and expansion. So for a lot of you guys that chose this group right now, there may be some good luck coming to you very soon. So be aware of that. All right. This area of traditional horoscope wheel is the house of travel, philosophy, high-mindedness, and also religion. The ninth house represents a search for meaning through established structures. Things to do with the government and religion may come about whenever the ninth house is included. Destiny, fate, and karma all come into play, as well as your view of what God may or may not be. It is the house of erudite knowledge, higher learning, lawyers, doctors, and astrologers. So yeah, a lot of you guys may have been into that. It is most definitely of the higher mind and our need to unite with something greater. In this way, the ninth house represents churches and schools, especially ones that are old, established, and scholarly. Since it opposes the third house of communication and writing, the ninth house represents publishing and influences through the written word. It speaks of a forum for written ideas and concepts, also of joining a reputable literary world. So this house is important in the charts of writers or anyone who wishes to bring their ideas into a forum. So a lot of you guys may have been writers or poets in that time. Usually planet-wide, it is the house of open ranges, journeying, and opportunity. The ninth house also represents esoteric matters like psychic affairs, the new age, counterculture gatherings, or places where offbeat people gather together for some visionary cause. So like I was saying, with that Queen of Cups energy, I felt like a lot of you guys were astrologers, or you did psychic readings, okay? It also represents the relevance of obtaining psychic information. The Rosicrucians, an esoteric organization based on ancient structures, are symbolized by the ninth house. With this card, it is time to consider your impending plans in the broadest terms. It means you will have to go outside of your ordinary life to achieve your goals. Long-distance travels, journeys, and voyages to unknown places may figure in regarding your question. The ninth house is the house of explorers and pilgrims, where there is a quest and destination. It is where we seek guidance and understanding. The possibility of returning to school and furthering your education is likely in the near future. The most mundane meaning behind the ninth house is traveling to distant places. Usually when this card appears, the reason is for knowledge or for broadening of understanding. There will be a desire to visit places of arcane wisdom and knowledge, where you can expect the history behind the area to be very well documented. The journey will be an uncharted one of deep or mysterious exploration. Scriptures or religious books may figure in. There will be longing to connect with something greater than the individual self. Occasionally, this card indicates a temporary disconnect from one as a pilgrim or a seeker. The Church of Rome is represented by the ninth house card and also represents alternative religions like modern paganism, Wicca, Astra, and so on. If your question is about love, one or the other person needs freedom. There won't be commitment anytime soon. In short, this card indicates that you are about to depart on an important journey. It may be an outward voyage, it may be an inward excursion. Either way, you will be changed through the process. This card has to do with what has been tried and tested and what is already established. No matter how expansive or broad-minded, it will be rooted in the tradition. This is the energy of the Three of Wands. So continue planning. But yeah, that energy of the psychic energy, definitely felt that, and you guys profited from it. So let's get into the energy that's surrounding that. So we have emotions are running high with the super moon. You guys were very passionate in your craft and the work that you did. We have believe in the impossible. Great manifestors. And you guys also have a fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. So everything that you manifested, 9 times out of 10, I can see that it came to fruition for you guys. Now let's get into the Starseed Oracle card so we can see what messages you guys have from Spirit. And you guys have Earth School, so your life lessons, your soul growth, your study, your higher learning. And I feel like there were some lessons that you guys learned in your past life that now that you're watching this video, you're noticing and you're seeing that you're overcoming those things, and you may be reliving some of the things that may have happened to you in your past life. We have We the Hawkers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, so a lot of this energy may have to do with your mother as well. You guys have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. All right, group number 3, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, and last but not least, group number 4. All right, let's go ahead and get right into your reading for who you were in your past life. Go ahead and get right into it. All right, so the first card we have is the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. We also have the Strength card. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Hermit card. So with me seeing the Hermit card, I see that you guys, you know, may have been a shaman, you know, very peaceful, very calm in your past life. But I also see with the Strength card that you guys were very funny, very humorous, and you guys really focused on your health a lot. Health was a major thing for you guys, and you guys were very successful, especially with this Ace of Wands energy being in between the Strength card and the Hermit card. I also see that in your past life you guys were very, very humble, and you guys may be going through a space in your life right now where you're experiencing how humble you are and how grateful you are to be where you are in this moment. And with the Knight of Swords energy, I do see that you guys are very eager. You know, you're very passionate about the things that you do, very assertive. You make your to-do list, you get things done. Three of Cups energy, I do feel that some of you guys in your past life, you may have been in a polygamous relationship, whether you're a woman and you had 2 husbands, or whether you're a man and you had 2 wives. However it goes for you, there may have been a polygamous relationship that was involved. But I also do see other than the polygamous relationship, a lot of you guys may have worked well with other people. So you may have been in some type of community groups that may have uplifted other people, built other people's self-esteem. You guys may have been in meditation groups, holistic groups that were helping people, you know, clear their minds and be able to manifest. I like this for you guys, especially with the Ace of Wands energy. You know, you guys were very successful, so I don't see that, you know, anything negative about this really. And a card that you guys do have is Earth element stability. So you guys' finances were stable. You know, you didn't really think about your finances. So I really feel like in your past life, you are a person of character, okay? Very humble, very dependable. You could have been anything you wanted to be, whether you were in a polygamous relationship, involved in communities with helping, building people's self-esteem, pushing them, motivating them, as well as being, you know, I'm getting Dr. Sadie vibes, you know, especially with the Hermit card being here. I'm getting Dr. Sadie vibes, like you guys were a holistic doctor. This is a major thing that I'm seeing for you guys. And I feel like comedy had something to do with it. This is something that you guys may have intertwined with your holistic practices for other people. So I feel like you guys were some type of healer, helped clear, you know, clear diseases, you know, exercised a lot, very successful, you know, in poetry, writing, communication, emotions. I see that for you guys. So let's see. We have that Earth element here for stability, something that you're needing to know about who you were in your past life. A lot of you guys could have been an Earth sign in your past life. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Hey, you know, hey, I love being an Earth sign. All right, so let's get into it. Earth element stability. Every moment and every event in every man's life on Earth plants something in his soul. Now, it's the time to draw upon your strength. Think of yourself as solid and as sure and as your rooted tree. You are firm. Nothing can knock you out of your spot. Earth is the element of the signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These are the signs that keep us centered, but more aptly fastened to the ground. Our spirits become stable, our souls deepen under the influence of Earth. The Earth element reminds us that we are engaged in the five senses. Our dreams become manifest in what is real, not what is imagined. Earth is the element of practicality and wisdom. Earth signs are about what is real, what can be proven, and what is solid in our lives. They have to do with certainty, what can be seen and felt, rather than what is imagined or dreamed. Earth tells us to take our time. There doesn't need to be a rush. We can achieve what we want while going through methodical steps. It all depends upon how determined and measured we are, how strong and self-assured. The Earth element card is about finding meaning in the physical world, living free among nature, being animal and also human. The warning here is not to become stubborn. Allow others to be who they are. It is not time for rushing or criticism. When this card comes up in a reading, it can indicate that matters are becoming rock solid and sure. Or it can mean you may have to prove yourself in some tangible way at this time or very soon. The Earth element card is about being practical and landing on your feet. You will want to look out for stubbornness at present, either in yourself or others. This can indicate being fixed in your views and not willing to try something new. It implies you may not feel it is time to change your ways or your course. However, action is needed. It is time to stop plotting and to let go of your fears. This card is about building blocks, building a home, or building a foundation for your life. In this way, you are finding a master plan and what works. This card also solidifies the focus of your reading. It is a good omen because it means you are constructing a solid base that will last. It is also about duty and being measured in all that you do. It also denotes standing fast for your truth. The Earth Element card is also a sensual card having to do with appetites where sexual need and expression are concerned. And this may have some relevance to your question. At worst, this card can represent hoarding and not being able to let go of things. Materialism may play into this. It may indicate working for tomorrow while not living in the present. So you are encouraged to relax, take a break, and return to the garden. It is not time to rush things. Patience is needed to get where you want to be, and a mad rush could cause your tower to collapse. Remember, the foundation must be solid. Your happiness is dependent upon this structure, and that means matters will likely progress at a slow pace with maybe a few steps back before you eventually get there. The Earth Element card says this matter is essential, so you want it to last. This is the Ace of Pentacles energy. So the first card of the Pentacles of the Earth sign energy. So I feel like in your past life you guys were very stable and structured in your finances. You didn't have to ask other people for other things. And I feel like a major part of that is because you worked well with others. You worked well in groups. And you were able to profit off of things you did in the group and things that you did solo apart from the group. Alright, so some energy that surrounds you guys during that time is nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So things were forever and always changing. Alright, you guys have a time for healing with the balsamic moon. Alright, so doing a lot of healing, holistic type things I did see for you guys. We have meditate and contemplate with the new moon in Pisces. And the Hermit card right there, the man looks like he is there meditating. So that is major energy and major vibes that I'm seeing for you guys right now. You guys also have, with the Starseed Oracle card, some messages you have is lifting the veil. Questioning everything, anything on a line must go. So a lot of you guys may have always did some form of detox in your life that helped you feel better and be a better person. You guys have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So you guys did a lot of surrendering and going with the flow. And you guys have also the courageous peony. And with the courageous peony, this is multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, group number 4. Please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one.